for anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, my love. Wow, you're turning 70 today. And 33 years later, we are still together. And I just want you to know I don't know life without you. But through our 33 years, we have 5 beautiful girls, 6 grandkids. So we must have done something right. I can't begin to think of all the things that I'm grateful for, and I know that sometimes I didn't seem like I appreciated it, but I do. One of the things that I appreciate is when you introduced me to musical theater. I never experienced theater before you, and it gives me great joy. That's something you and I like to do together. Your creativity inspires me to do the things that I have never done before. I have many happy moments with you. I remember when you proposed to me. It was quite beautiful, and you are always so thoughtful. I remember being at work, and you would call me and just tell me that, hey, I'm picking you up. And I'm like, what? And you said, nope, I don't want you to worry about a thing. I've talked to your boss. I've got your bags packed. Now, that's really love. And I love it. That was great. You helped me balance my life by bringing fun into it. And now, 33 years later, as I look back, I am so, so thankful what we have created together. All of our time hasn't been great. We have gone through many challenges, and both of us weren't quite sure if we would come out together, but here we are. God made a way. our relationship began trying to blend a family together and all the challenging moments that come with it. You made countless sacrifices to help our children succeed and have a happy, stable home. For that, I love you so much. You are a very special person. You are patient, more than me. You're loving. You're kind. And you are so stinking smart. You're always wanting to learn and continue to grow. That really inspires me. Thank you for the many years we have spent together. And I just want you to know I wouldn't want it any other way. So happy birthday, my love. Enjoy your day. I am so proud of the man you are.
Dad. Where to start? I'm supposed to keep this light and funny, but why start following the rules now? I remember being a kid, the nights crawling into your lap, and the two of us reading for hours. We count 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. We went on adventures with a pokey little puppy, and we walked where the wild things are. But my favorite was the monster at the end of this book. On the first page, what did that say? Did that say there will be a monster at the end of this book? Listen, I have an idea. If you do not turn any pages, we will never get to the end of this book, and that is good, because there is a monster at the end of this book. So please don't turn the page. You read each page in your Grover voice and made me jump in your lap and with each page turn. Scared of the monster at the end of the book. Do you know that every time you turn another page, you not only get us closer to the monster at the end of this book, but you make a terrible mess. Beyond the pages of books, I battled monsters most of my life, and I have made terrible messes. But you helped me to be brave and keep turning pages. You were the constant in my ever-changing world. You encouraged me at every turn in my life. You gave me strength to be fearless, pursue my dreams, my passions, and encourage my childlike view of the world. You taught me that the good in this world far outweighs the bad. You inspired my love of books, music, Broadway, cars, sports, and writing. And despite your incredible horse sense, I still love horses. As Grover once said, I told you, and I told you, there is nothing to be afraid of. Although I am miles away and not a child anymore, I'll always be your first little girl, and you will always be the one who taught me not to be scared of monsters. Happy birthday.
Dad, one of the very first memories that I have of you that I vividly recall was fishing in the pond at the apartment complex that you lived in when you were courting Mom. You had bamboo fishing poles and I had a little red fishing pole that I used to use. That is, until a very large hungry catfish took it in its entirety and never gave it back. So it was back to the trusty bamboo poles. Over the years, you have had an active hand in my life, and from the time I was an only child to a rebellious teenager to a decorated airman in the military to an established business owner, you have been there. You have always instilled in me that my big goals and dreams were always possible, and that if I fell short, to simply pick up and start again, always keeping my eye on the prize. You always assured me that when I fell short, that my family would be there to catch me, and indeed you always were. I just want you to know that I really appreciate that. And for being the only child in the Duper clan who is not your blood daughter, you have created a father-daughter relationship with me like I have never had before. You cared, you loved, you corrected, you punished, you believed, and you allowed me to be me, which I know may have been trying at times. Nonetheless, you always allowed me to develop into who I was with proper guidance and love that a parent gives. So for that, I thank you. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and I hope 70 is your best year ever. I love you very much, the blonde child.
Dear Papa, holy crap, Dad, you're 70. Even though you've never looked it or acted like it, you old fogey, you have always been my hero. letting me know that it's okay for a girl to be athletic, smart, and beautiful all in one. You've always given us daughters special encouragement to pursue our passions, from sitting on the sidelines at volleyball games to listening to my endless stories and articles for the school newspaper. I definitely got my love for old cars, great music, and all things nerdy from my daddy. The most important thing you instilled in me was having a good relationship with God and always being a good person. Although a slightly sarcastic, very tender-hearted, mushy person. Knowing that no matter what life throws at us, God and family is always there. Me and the girls have been through some pretty dark times, and when I felt all alone trying to do the single mom thing, you've never left our side and have always shown what a real father and man of God is to your granddaughters. I know without a doubt I wouldn't be the mom, sister, daughter, and friend I am today if not for you, my papa. Happy birthday, Daddy. I love you.
Dad, it's been a pleasure being your daughter. You raised me in a stable home, provided for all our needs, and even the things I just wanted. You instilled this deep desire to learn and to make a difference in this world. Thank you for teaching me how to be independent, primarily from you not ever giving me the answers. You always said, "Go look it up." It was so annoying in the moment, but it helped teach me how to search for my own answers. I'm also so thankful that you chose to raise us differently. This country has deep racial wounds. You chose to teach me that love has no color and accepted the man that I fell in love with. And I'm so thankful for that. You've always encouraged me to make a difference, and I know I will. You helped empower me to feel that I can. I hope you have a great birthday. Thank you for creating memories, long-lasting memories, for the family to enjoy for generations to come. I love you, Kim.
Oh, the things I can say about my grandfather. Thomas Duper is a man in which I have always looked to for all of the answers. When he throws away his typical sarcastic comments, you get the honest word of a man who has been in a similar situation and knows how to help you through it. It's up to you to take it though, and I usually didn't. But now that I'm becoming an adult, I can look back on those lessons and actually use them, such as every relationship is one-to-one. Always put things in the same place to prevent losing it, and yes dear typically seems to be the best answer. Papa, while writing this letter, I have been thinking about everything you've done for me, from being a chaperone at Enterprise Village, to coaching my softball team, to letting me sleep at your house at 3 a.m. because of a school field trip. I'm forever thankful of all of the efforts you have put into me and how heavily invested in my future you all. You are my favorite role model and the best mentor. Thank you and have a happy 70th birthday. With love, your oldest granddaughter, Ashlyn.
Who's on my bed?
It's me. It's Mia.
Mia? That was Michelle's dog, actually. Remember Mia?
Misha.
No. Mia.
Misha.
No, Misha was different. Why?
Dear Papa, there's so much to say, but I'll keep it short. You are the best person to ask any question to. You have always listened to my problems. You always know how to make people laugh. And my favorite memory of us is going on road trips. Like you taking me to the FSU game. And you always went to my softball or volleyball games even if I didn't play. You are the best grandpa ever. I love you so much. Happy birthday. Love, Megan.
Dear Papa, you are more than just a grandfather. You are a father figure, and you have a very funny sense of humor. One of the most favorite memory of us is when we went up to Tallahassee and got our campus tour of Florida State University. Also, I remember when you taught me to wash a car for the first time. I will never ever forget these memories and will always cherish them forever. And you know what they always say, may you live as long as you want, but never want as long as you live. Love, Maddie.
Dear Pop-Up, you are the all-time favorite Pop-Up ever. I remember that you taught me how to tie my shoe. Also, I remember you brought us to the turtle park and we saw all these turtles. It was like you were the god of all turtles. And all the times you were teaching me everything I didn't know. And when I lost my father, you stood in the picture, not just a grandfather. Thank you, Pop-Up. Love you. Yeah, love you. Have a great 70th birthday. Sincerely, your granddaughter, Kayla.
It's me, MJ, your favorite grandson, well, your only grandson, but still your favorite. Hope you're enjoying your birthday so far. I want to say thank you for being a great pop-up. You are super funny. You cook with me. We go look at animals. I like playing with you. I love you. From MJ.